This is my new Range Rover L405 with a broken engine, and I'm ready to fix it.
After buying a broken vandalized Range Rover L405 from the auction, I discovered that it had an engine knocking. I then went on a mission to teach myself how to fix an engine, and I have successfully managed to repair this 3-liter TDV6 by doing a full engine rebuild without any previous experience whatsoever. So I asked myself, what is my limit and what else can I do with this knowledge? It would be a shame to waste all of this knowledge that I had from the 3-liter. So I decided to challenge myself and buy another Range Rover L405, but this time with a 5-liter V8 Supercharged damaged engine.
It packs 517 brake horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
And in the previous video, I ran some diagnostic tests only to discover that the car had a timing chain issue. But the most important question that we need to answer, shall we fix the engine while it's in the car, or do we need to take it out and fix it while it's on the engine stand? And that is answered by knowing how much damages did the timing chain failure caused to the engine. The only way to know this is by putting down a camera down the engine to the cylinders and checking the pistons and the valves and see if they touch each other. If they did touch, engine is out. If they didn't, you may be able to do it while the engine is in the car, which makes our life a lot easier. So, spark plugs, this is what we need to remove. We need to remove the spark plugs. I don't know where the location are on this car or how to access them, but I know what spark plugs are. I've done them before. We did that on the Porsche, didn't we, Alex? Yes. We removed the spark plugs on the Porsche. So I know how the spark plugs look like, trust me. I just don't know where the location is on this engine. Well, it's a V, so it should be on the side. So let's go over there, remove the spark plugs, remove the tubes, put the camera down, and really, once and for all, find out if the engine is out or in. I'm not too sure. Let's see. I think it's better for you guys if I remove the bonnet, isn't it, Alex? Yes. I can see, and maybe I can put a flashlight, but it's not good for the camera. In the L322, we can put the bonnet like 90 degrees. Yes. I don't know if you can with this one. Shall I give it a try? Yeah. Just give it a try. And if we couldn't, we have to remove the bonnet. Let's see if we can open it at 90 degrees like the L322. So there are apparently a clip here that needs removing, this clip here, and it looks like there's another clip in the back that needs removing right here. I do believe these are fuel hoses, so I'm not gonna disconnect them yet. This is the oil cap. Let's remove it for a bit. We'd remove this one.
It's like a shield?
Yeah, this is a shield. And then I'm just gonna quickly put this one back so I don't drop any dirt or anything like this inside. These are the spark plugs here, can you see? This is the top of the spark plug. And of course, since it's a V8, we have 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now that we can see the spark plug coil, these are the coil, by the way, on top of the spark plug. Let's disconnect them, let's move the spark plug, and then we'll put the camera down. So it actually took me a bit longer to remove the spark plug from cylinder number 7, and I'm thinking 2 reasons. It could be too much carbon, which I'm hoping that's the problem, or maybe the piston came all the way up and hit the spark plug. So let's see how it goes. So I'm just gonna put a magnet here, fish it. Let me just see. Please be just carbon. Please just be carbon.
Is it? What is that?
It's completely damaged.
Oh, at the top?
Yeah. Let's have a look here on the side. So Alex, come closer. I want to show you the difference between a good spark plug and a bad spark plug. Can you see the difference?
Yes.
It is super, super bad. basically the piston came all the way up and hit the spark plug. That's definitely the engine out, but what I want to do is I want to put a camera inside that cylinder number 5 and check the piston. I mean, surely the piston is damaged now, but just for curiosity, let's see how it looks like with the camera. I'm going to edit this footage, so now you're seeing me, and you also should see what the camera sees on the screen. I'm gonna put the camera down, and you should be able to see this next to me, because I'm looking at the phone now, and I'm recording the phone as well. Now we're entering cylinder number 5, like that. And you can see here, it actually looks clean, you know? This one looks clean. It's no problem here. But to be honest, it's clean. Yeah, this is how it is. Can you see the 2 lines? There are 2 lines on the screen, but those 2 lines are normal on the cylinder. That's how the cylinder looks like. This one is number 6. And let's have a look at the piston. So that's where spark plug sits. Let's have a look at the piston. That piston looks okay as well, see? It's clean. There are 2 things that looks like a nose, but that's not a, that's how it looks like. And you can see a burn here. That's okay. Right, I'm really anxious to see the last one. Right, I'm rushing because I really want to see it. So this is the problem here, okay? So this is cylinder number 7. And let's see how the piston looks like. This is cylinder number 7. Right. Here you go, cylinder number 7. Wow, can you see this metal? This metal piece is here. That's bad. There. That is bad. There as well. Oh, that's very bad. That's very bad. Oh my god. That's horrible. Is that a valve there? You know what? No, I think a valve fell down. There, is that a valve? That could be a valve, I'm not too sure. Engine out, 100% engine out. So my face is showing fear, and I know that for a fact. You're not seeing me happy, but I promise you, I am very happy, very excited, very stressed. But this is what I asked for. I asked for an experience of repairing the V8 5-liter, and this is what I'm getting. So I am happy, but with a lot of fear. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove all the plastic pieces on top. Everything on top, including the wiper blades. We're gonna put them on the side and removing all of these plastics and the bars here, I think supporting bars or whatnot.
I've been feeling lost. I've been feeling empty. I've been holding on to someone that really wasn't worth it. I put out my heart, gave it my all. In the end, it didn't matter. I'll go back to the start and heal my scars. I know I can do better. I've lost all my hope. Couldn't find a remedy. Now I'm all alone and I'm broken. This mess I have created, and I don't wanna stay here. I put out my heart, gave it my all. In the end,
We need to remove the bumper, but to do so we have to remove the wheels, the wheel arch, and drain the washer fluid. So let's do all of that. Alex, I may need your help with the bonnet. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark,
So what I would like to do next is take the radiator out, or at least what's surrounding the radiator. And that means removing coolant. But before I do so, I think I need to remove the fan. I need to remove all of these intake hoses. By the way, this is how the car breathes. This is how the engine breathes. Air comes from here. It goes down through the pipes into this filter here. So this is the right one, or actually left one. And then this one, from here, it comes down, the air comes from here into the filter. And this is the right side. And it joins. And then now it goes into the engine. How cool is that? This is how it works in the 5-liter V8. In the 3-liter, it was working different. Something I've noticed with the 5-liter, we're comparing to the 3-liter. This one has a fan. I think it's called shroud fan. I think it's called shroud fan. Yeah, it's connected directly to the crankshaft. So when the crankshaft turns, the fan turns with it. Whereas in the 3-liter, it doesn't turn with it. It actually is separated and it's working electronically. So there's a lot of space between the engine and the fan. I don't know if you recall when you removed it. Do you remember, Alex, when you removed the fan? It was just like an all one unit.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
we took it out. This one, we have to disassemble it differently. Let's remove all of this.
Yes.
The fan, radiator, coolant, the whole lot. I'm just working and I'm thinking, hold on a second, I think I need to explain something about the fan because some people are confused how to remove the fan. If it's right-handed or left-handed. And I want to explain something, the direction of the wind. So remember, the direction of the fan will always tighten the fan, not loosen the fan. So you need to do it the other way around. If we look closely on the fan feels that way. The fins are going that way, into that direction. That means that the fan is spinning like this, okay? So the wind is pushing the fan this way. That means it's rotating like this. So this is how you tighten the fan. So what we need to do is untighten it this way. So we need to go left. In our case, a supercharger is always right-handed, a non-supercharger is left-handed. So with this one being right-handed, that means to untighten it or undo the bolt, it needs to go left. And I'm using these tools. One is to hold it's actually, I said crankshaft before, but I was wrong. It's not a crankshaft, it's a pulley, by the way. These may be small, so I've just used the, you know, when we have the trolley jack, yeah, I just use something like this to put it on top so I can hold it. And once you do that, it is very simple, very easy. It comes off if you know what you're doing. Now, if you're struggling, you can use heat, but basically that's how it comes off. We have to drain the coolant first. I'm going to do a full drain to the system, or at least 90% drain to the system. And then just like what I did with the 3-liter, once we complete the project, I'm going to fully flush the system and put new coolant using vacuum. If you don't know, you should watch the previous videos on a 3-liter. Oh wow, I can now say, watch the previous videos on a 3-liter, that's cool. Let's raise the car, drain the fluid. If we did everything right, the cooling fan shroud should come off easily now. Let's see. Oh, come on. I put a carton box here because I don't want it to damage the radiator. You can hear the coolant, everything is falling. That's okay, I have boxes underneath. It took me at least 3 hours, maybe 4 hours to get this sorted. There's a lot of hoses and a lot of scratches and a lot of tight places. Next would be transmission, exhaust, and few other things, but we're running out of time. So I thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe for future videos if you want to follow us. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.